Hello, lovely yogis, and welcome to your practice. Welcome to your yoga mat, and welcome to practicing with me, Shelagh. And I look forward to taking you through a 15-minute practice that really is designed for first thing in the morning. Get out of bed, roll out your mat, and move your body so that you have a really lovely, healthy body for your whole day ahead of you. Of course, this practice is going to be nice and easy. So if anything feels like it's too much, just, ease back a little. But it's designed so that you could practice it every day if it feels good for you. So we're going to start by coming onto our backs. So coming onto our backs, just moving your shoulders a little bit, checking in with your spine, and starting with your feet flat on the floor so that you can move things around, check in, closing your eyes for a few moments, noticing how your breath feels. Noticing how the earth feels underneath you. And even scanning from the toes through the soles of the feet, checking in with the heels, noticing how your knees feel, your legs, your hips, your lower back. Just taking a nice breath in through the nose. Exhaling, nice long smooth breath out. Inhaling, nice long smooth breath in. And exhaling, releasing any tension, any tightness, releasing that into the earth beneath you. Lovely. One more like that. Inhaling and exhaling. Lovely. So let's draw our knees in towards the body now, bringing our knees in to give our knees a little bit of a hug. So taking your hands around your knees, feel that around the lower back. Lovely. And then we're going to keep the right knee tucked into the chest and reach the left leg straight along the mat. So we can apply a little bit of action here, pressing out through the heels, drawing the toes in towards the nose, and a little action with the arms, encouraging this right leg in towards the body. As we inhale, draw the left knee in, exhaling, right leg reaches away, and again, pressing out through the heels, the feet are flexed, toes are reaching up, and the arms are nice and strong. And then as we inhale, draw the right knee in. Lovely. So the knees together, we're going to take the knees around in a circle. So you can always start nice and small. Noticing again how this feels with the breath, how it feels in the lower back, what part of the body is being massaged. Lovely. Coming back to the center, we'll go the other direction. So it's quite good to really tie the breath into the movement if you can. So halfway around is the inhale. Exhaling on the other half of the circle. Lovely. Coming back to the center. And again, we're going to keep the right leg, right knee tucked in. Reach the left leg straight out along the mat. And then draw the left knee in, exhaling, right leg reaches away. Lovely. Right leg comes in. Let's take the knees nice and wide, press down on the inside of the knees and making circles with the ankles, spreading the toes, a little pressure of the hands against the knees, and it gives that little wake up to the inside of the legs, but also noticing again how that feels in the lower back area. Lovely. Drawing your knees together now. Let's take the soles of the feet to the earth. Press down through the hips a little, or press down through the feet rather. Lift the hips a little. And you might like to scooch the shoulder blades underneath you, but then find a little movement side to side here so that we're not stuck. We're not trying to lift up too high. We're trying to find a little bit of freedom for the lower back. It's nice for the shoulders, for the neck as well. But you can move a little side to side. Moving your head maybe. Pressing down through the feet, lifting the hips. And then releasing back down, nice and slowly. Lovely. Kind of broaden those shoulders out from underneath you. And let's take the right ankle to the top of the left knee. Press the right knee away just a little. Say hello to that right hip. And then as you inhale, draw the left leg in. Now the right hand could go through the gap, maybe tuck in behind the knee, maybe around the outside of the shin bone. But we have the right foot flexed. And it's quite strong, but it's so good for the spine, the lower back. Come back to your breathing. Always being curious about how this feels in the body. Lovely. And then release. Releasing your feet. And we'll do the other side. So left ankle to the top of the right knee. A little pressure of that left knee away. Just give a little space into the left hip. And then draw the right knee in. Keep that left foot flexed. Left hand through the gap. And of course, if you can't reach your right leg, you could always use a tie or a yoga belt around your right leg just to encourage that. So there's a little bit of effort there. There's that certain point where it's like, ooh, interesting, nice and juicy. So just make it right for you. Lovely. One more deep breath in here. And releasing nice and slowly. Left foot comes down. Nice. So with the feet hip width apart, we're going to press down through the feet, lift the hips, and come into our bridge pose again. So, it might feel like you can have a bit more space to lift the hips. You might like to interlink your fingers underneath you, a little scooch of the shoulders. There's always lots of options, or you stay nice and low. Lovely. And then release, nice and slowly coming back down. Drawing your knees in towards you. Hands come behind the knees now. As we inhale, we're going to rock up to sit. Just one rock up, come all the way up. And we're going to take our right shin bone really in front of the left. So there's a little bit of space. We're not tucking our heels in. Sitting nice and tall, and we're going to fold over the legs. So let's come forward. So just wherever the hands come to, that might be enough. You might bring them out a little further. Don't go too crazy. We want to say hello to that right hip though. And then we're going to walk. We're going to increase that feeling a little into that right hip by walking our hands round to the left. So that right side of the body from the right shoulder through the side body down into the right hip gets a little extra squeezy feeling there. As we inhale, we come back to the center and come around all the way over to the right. Create that nice length through the left side. And then inhaling, coming back to the center, folding over your legs. Now, of course, you could maybe use your fingertips on the floor to kind of pull yourself forward. Tuck your chin in. Lovely. And then inhaling, slowly making your way back up. And let's switch sides. So the left leg now in front of the right. Sitting nice and tall. And then coming forward, reaching Coming forward over your legs. And of course, you might be up high. You don't need to necessarily be coming too far down. Just feel how that feels, lower back, the left hip. And then to increase that feeling into the left hip, we're going to walk our hands to the right. So just get to the point where it's like, yeah, that's interesting. That's enough. And that you can breathe. And then as we inhale, we come back to the center and come round to the left so that you get that nice stretch through the right side of the body. Inhaling, coming back to the center. See if we can find an extra little centimeter. Walking the hands out in front. Nice and long for the spine. Maybe tucking your chin in. And release. Coming back up nice and slowly. Let's bring the knees together. And we're going to come up and over onto our hands and knees. So our knees are underneath our shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. Hands are underneath the shoulders. A little cat-cow, so let the belly come down. And then rounding your back, chin in towards the chest. Inhaling, coming forward. Exhaling, rounding your back. Inhaling, coming forward. Lovely. And release. Nice, flat back here. For tabletop, we're going to take the right leg back. Nice and strong. A little pull into the lower belly. Left arm reaches away. And then let's bring the elbow in towards the knee. So rounding your back, knee into the elbow, and then reaching away. Inhaling, bringing the knee into the elbow, and then reaching away. One more time, squeeze in, and then reach away. Lovely. Left hand comes down. Now we're going to step the right foot forward to come into a low lunge. So that right foot comes forward, the left knee stays down, and we're going to create a little twist here. So the left hand stays on the floor, and we turn the body towards the right and lift the right arm up towards the sky. Lovely. Taking your right hand down, tucking your toes at the back, we're going to come round to the left, sideways on our mat, and then all the way we want to fold over the left leg. Nice and firm through the feet, folding over that left leg. Come back to the center, fold over the right leg. Back to the center, folding down through the middle. Hands can be around your ankles. And then hands come underneath the shoulders, nice flat back, coming round over your right foot. And we're going to step the right foot back, plank pose, nice and strong. Knees come down, hips come back towards the heels. And then this lovely tidal pull movement, we're going to move 3 times. Inhaling, we come forward, lift the chest, lift the chin, tucking your toes, pressing the hips back towards the heels. Rounding into your back, hips come down, chest lifts, chin lifts. Tucking your toes, one more time. Nice long spine, rounding your back, chin in towards the chest. No, rising up. Nice, and then come back onto all fours. Lovely, so hands come in a little closer. Left leg reaches back, right arm reaches forward. Bringing the elbow in towards the knee. Inhaling. And then inhaling, we draw the knee into the elbow. Exhaling, reaching away. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more inhale. And exhale. Right hand comes down, and we're going to step the left foot forward between the hands. Right hand stays on the floor. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Lovely. Left hand comes down, and then swinging round to the right. So you're going to turn round to the right, folding over your right leg. Folding over your left leg. Coming down through the middle, nice center fold over the legs. And then hands underneath the shoulders, coming round over your left foot. Stepping the left foot back, plank pose. Knees come down, hips come back towards the heels. Coming into child's pose. Arms beside your body, forehead down, really broadening across the shoulder blades. Lovely. And then taking your hands underneath your shoulders, coming up to sit. And one more little move we're going to do is tucking your toes underneath you if you can. Take the right arm out in front, give that right arm a little stretch. Take the left arm in front and encourage those fingers in towards you. Release, taking your fingers into linking your fingers, a little movement for the wrists. And then pressing the arms away, pressing out through the palms, lifting the arms up. And then taking your arms behind you, interlinking your fingers, squeezing your shoulder blades together. And releasing, coming forward, coming back onto your back with your knees bent, knees resting in towards one another, arms out to the side, palms facing up, feeling the energy in your body, feeling the earth supporting you. Lovely. One more deep breath in. Exhaling, nice long smooth breath out. Drawing your knees in towards your body, giving your knees a nice hug. Hands come behind your knees as you inhale, rock up to sit. In Sukhasana, the pose of ease. And closing your practice, drawing your hands in front of your heart as you bow in gratitude and thanks to your body and your breath, and your mind and your heart for serving you so well, doing such an amazing job. Namaste.